43 minutes past the hour 2. We are nowhere near ending today. You're still logged on to the YC radio show right here on the Big Y. Now, before we left, we had the man William sharing his thoughts on, how we can improve Ghana as young people. It's International Youth Day, by the way. And talking about International Youth Day, I have some, nice gentlemen and two ladies in the building. I have one celebrity amongst them. I'm not going to mention your name for now, though. It's all good. But guys, welcome to the YCE show, YFM Studios.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Nice one.
Now, in some few words, tell us what do something is about. I know a lot about it, but for my listeners, tell them what do something is all about before we do something.
Okay, thank you. So my name is James Ankwanda. I work with Youth Empowerment Synergy, or Yes Ghana. Youth Empowerment Synergy is a non-governmental organization that is at the forefront of implementing youth-focused projects. We're also into youth advocacy, youth policy advocacy. Now, Do Something is a project we are implementing for young people. We want young people to take individual steps, responsible individual steps that will feed into a wider community, collective community goal to develop their communities and to develop Ghana in general. So to break it down further, we are looking at, for example, you are out there, down there at the mall, you see someone passing by, but the person drops the phone unawares. Do Something says you pick the phone, you call the person and return that phone.
I get it.
So collect individual good feeding into the collective.
So simply put, how best we can do things in our individual rights to impact the entire society we're in.
Exactly.
But why do something new? Why do something? It could have been let's do something, something do. Why that particular phrase?
In a day, I believe if we decide to count the number of times we use the expression do something, I'm sure we are going to hit somewhere between 80 to 100 times. Just cast your mind back.
Honestly, when he mentioned it, I had to take a moment to actually think about it. I've mentioned like 10 already today, right?
There you go. So
me and my producer talked this morning, and I'm like, he should do something. It's like, no, if I do something, I'm like, me too. I get something to do that. There alone be like 3.
So
right?
Yeah. So in studio, you may be trying to play a song.
Yeah.
It's not. It may not play. Mm-hmm. You get your DJ. You ask him to do something.
Okay.
So
I get it.
It's a common expression with all of us.
It's a phrase with command.
Yes, and so we believe using a term that is common to all of us will sync with our theme and our goal of getting young people on board to take these responsible individual actions.
Nice. Now, you mentioned that you work with the YES project, the Youth Empowerment Synergy. Who is implementing Do Something? Okay,
so Youth Empowerment Synergy is an NGO, and we are the initiators of Do Something Ghana. So Do Something Ghana is one of the numerous projects Youth Empowerment Synergy is implementing presently. We have one we call YEDIE, Youth Inclusive Entrepreneurial Development Initiative for Employment.
Take that back.
Youth Inclusive Entrepreneurial Development Initiative for Employment, YIEDIE. You put that together and it's an acronym for YEDIE. And by that we recruit young people between 17 to 24 years who are out of school, willing to start businesses in the construction field. We train them over a period of time. We help them earn a grant, and then they help them to set up their own businesses in the construction sector.
Great.
That is one of our projects.
Okay.
We recently, in May, also selected 30 young people from the Northern and Upper East regions. We trained over a week to become peace ambassadors. So currently, these 30 young peace ambassadors are back in their communities, implementing their post-camp activities to ensure that we have peace in the Northern and Upper East regions, where usually we get to hear a lot of these instances during the electoral period. We also have the Voices of Youth project, where we selected 30 people from across Ghana, 3 from each region, at least 1 female from each region, brought all of them together, trained them in action research.
Okay.
So for action research, we sent them back to their communities
to implement what they learned.
No, to to organize activities to collect data. Now, we met in Cape Coast 2 weeks ago to integrate this data, which we want to put together into a document we call the People's National Youth Policy. Now, when we put that together, it is an embodiment of what young people across Ghana expect to be considered in putting together any document we can call a national youth policy.
I get that. Now, what are some of the activities you plan? Because you've told us a lot with regards to what you guys have done so far. What should people expect in this year's, Do Something project?
Okay, so today being International Youth Day, we did 3 main things. We launched the Do Something Ghana website, which is dosomething.org.gh. We also launched the Do Something theme song as well as the Do Something music video. So if you visit dosomething.org.gh or you go to our Facebook page, which is Do Something GH, Twitter or Instagram account, which is Do Something_GH, you will get to see, have a look at the music video, listen to the Do Something song, and also have a feel of our newly launched website.
Alrighty. Now, I'm quite aware of the fact that you guys have an all-star song, the Do Something song. We're not going to get into that now, but who are the names you have on there? Because one thing I know through my service as a presenter and through my service as a youth rep, when you involve or you inculcate people who have influence or can influence people in whatever you do, at the end of the day, the reach and then the mileage you get is wider. Who are some of the people on board? I know one here, but who are the other names?
Okay, so first of all we looked at a certain balance in putting the song together. If we want a song that will represent the voices of young people in Ghana, we would have to diversify the languages used. So we have Nero X, who did the Fanti version.
Yeah.
We have Kapasta, who did Hausa.
Okay.
We have Brian Yami, who did Ga.
Okay.
We have Crazy Rat, who did Tree. We have Novi, who did Ga.
Yes.
Ewe. And then we have Eunice.
Bad Girl Eunice?
No. She's
a dancehall artist?
No, her showbiz name is Jangbaki.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
She has a wonderful voice. She did the chorus.
All right.
So we have 7 artists, and it was sound engineered by Standing.
All right. So we've heard a lot.
And then one Gemini
too. Yes, very, very, very necessary. Now we've heard a lot about that though. But then one word before we come back to the artists we have in here. How do I become a member, or how do I become a part of this in case I want to be in there? You mentioned the Facebook and then the Twitter pages and all that earlier. But then how do I contact you guys in case I'm interested in being an active member of the Do Something project?
Yes. So our website www.dosomething.org.gh is active. If you visit the page, just on the home page, as you scroll down, you should see a registration
pin there,
just to key in the details we need, and then that makes you a member. One may ask, why do we need these details? We intend organizing an award ceremony next year. So by giving us your details, you help us to track the number of followers we have, those who actively get themselves on board our activities, so that during the award ceremony, if for instance we want to give an award to the most committed young person, we know we have a scientific way of going about it.
All right, nice. Now, before we go though, we're gonna come back to him and then him. But what's your position in there? Because I realize you have a lot of words. You know more about. Did you initiate this whole thing, or you happen to be
Okay, so I'm the communications and mobilization manager at Youth Empowerment.
It's true. I think I want Stanley want a political party. I think before try poach and make it, do one or two games. Anyways, guys, Do Something, guys, still in the building, telling us about how they are gonna do something this International Youth Day. Yes, making an impact in Ghana through young people and all that. They're not gone. They're still in the building. When we come back though, we have one artist in the building. He came with them. He go bust some few lines. We could see why he's even with them. And all that. Keep it locked right here on the Big Y. Yes, man, welcome back from that quick commercial break. We still have the Do Something guys in the building. Mr. James said it all in the beginning. But I mentioned that we have, one celebrity in the building. Well, clue though, first clue, the song in the back, the history in the back though. He was the guy who did the How's That thing for the back. So yeah, he's in the building. He goes by the name Kapasta, and just so people know who he is or if it's really him in there, man, Charlie, we'll do this straight.
Alright, let's go. Now, see, I'm bandida siyanka, Hazani Sarki daga maka, Tawiliga minisum shanakama, dan kai shanagamaji, and that's life. Some things they met, so if you be confused, please play the fans. To me, Nafiga says she be the best to be today. We are see say she be the best. Oh, Ntagidi Gizakumodu Bakasa, Kumatafi and Tabita, the Kurankasa, Mubadi Fada, Mubadi Gaba, Namajadan and the Ketapakitan Sadia, Hobajaria, Somadaria, Kusadanimogoda Masuda Bantalia, Alibaba. I'm Bundy. Let's do this one. You hear this one?
No, I don't hear.
You know Yam. Yam. Okay, let's go.
The new one, yeah.
The new one, that.
Nice one.
This one to the feature Gasmilla.
Straight.
Alright, one.
Hey.
1, 2, 3. Bada baya baya bada baya baya bada baya baya bada baya ba abuki baya.
Hey.
Yari baya. Let's move to the verse. Jariya Badabaya Abuki Bayawa I tell you Musubaya they talk plenty but a back I'm my bayamu we know they see you self we know they hear you self I just feel myself oh Charlie I have a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night I have a feeling that tonight where the rain or shine we go bandy
yeah, straight up, man. People, there you have it. The man Kapasta himself, man. Charlie, one question though. Why did you decide to jump on board this initiative?
Charlie, you yourself, you go say this thing,
yeah.
Charlie. It be something we for jump on. You will like, say, it be something like it's a good initiative, right? Yeah. When they approached me and told me about it, I was like, man, like this is something that we need to like come together and then do this. Yeah. So I decided to go to the studio, do something on the track, do something with my lyrics, and then like do something with my support.
I like that.
At the end of the day, it's all about do something.
I like that, man. Charlie, one way or the other, we have to get back to the society.
Yeah, sure.
When we become big, man. Charlie, final words from the man himself, James, before we run out of the studio.
So, to all young people out there, let's get on board. Let's do something right, something peaceful, something good for Mother Ghana. Last one, if I could say a few shout-outs to
shout-outs. I could take like 2 names, just 2 names.
Okay, to my executive director Emmanuel Ediji, Priscilla, Linda Pelvis, Nisoa, Nimate, and all the others.
All right. Thank you very much, guys. Yes, there you go. But all too soon, we've come to another end of one interesting edition of the YCE show, man. Hashtag Rags to Riches Weekend, man. We love you guys so much for tuning in. And big shouts to every single youth in the country, man. Charlie, International Youth Day. One way or the other, if you try and make an impact in wherever you are, just so at least when our impact will be felt wherever we are, man. Thank you so much for